Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hi guys, I'm Anastasia Halls, better known as AKA Coach Ace.
All right, Ace and Rich, what's up? We're in the house. How's it
Yeah.
going? Welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design, and we have a special live for you today. And it's kind of like a little coffee talk with Ace and Rich.
Yeah.
And this is not an advertisement for Starbucks. It's actually just a good tasting latte. So what I want to do is we want to just sit back and relax, and it's not gonna be any fancy editing, no fancy stuff here. We just want to have real conversation with you. That's what it's all about when Ace and Rich actually go live on the air, right? So we're talking about how to make money online for beginners today, and what they really need to understand to really be effective with making money on the internet. And I know you have a lot to say on this.
Well, I have a lot to say on this, but you got to give me something to go
Yeah,
off
you have
on
some
it.
substance?
I mean, yeah, because there's so much to talk about when it comes to
There
making
is.
money online, and there's a lot of ways to do it. But I just think some people just really get confused by all of the jargon and language,
Right.
terminology being thrown out here, and it's like people just want to make money now.
They do. And here's the reality, guys. Quick story. My name is Rich Guzman, and this is Anastasia Holdridge, and we are known as Ace and Rich in the industry. And I've been online since 2008, and we came together in 2010 is when we met. And we've actually built a business together since then.
Exactly.
And we have amazing results.
Yes.
But it wasn't always that way.
No.
We were homeless before. We lived in Motel 6. We had jobs before.
Yes.
Now we're 100% free, which is great.
Yes.
But it wasn't always like this, guys.
No.
We've struggled for a very long time because we're trying to figure out how to make money online. How does it work? How do you really build a business? How do you, really have capital coming in? And it's really a learning curve. It really is.
It really is. And you know what? You get tested a lot, especially in the very beginning as a beginner. You whether you have money in the bank or you don't have money, but you need to figure out ways and get creative and resourceful to figure out how to come up with the money in order to invest into the right program and get the right offer to market.
Yeah, and that's the key too. Is having the right offer, because
you gotta have the right thing to sell.
So many offers out there that lead with just money.
Yes.
But they don't lead with the value of the training.
Right.
And the training part is very important, guys.
Yes.
And we've been realizing a big switch in the industry now.
Yes.
And we want to make sure that people understand the value of leading with training. Okay. When you're leading with money all the time, it's not value. That's not value.
It really isn't, because and I learned this a long time ago.
It's misleading people.
It's misleading people. It's making false promises, and which can get you in trouble actually.
Yeah.
Because what happens when that customer decides to buy that particular product
and
or
they
offer
expect
from
something.
you, and they expect to get rich pretty much overnight, and nothing's really happening, then they're going to turn around and sue you pretty much. They're going to get upset.
Well, yeah. The thing about it you need to understand is that in this industry, if we focus on leading with the value and with training, doesn't it make sense that that's the way that it really actually works? Because if you think about it, like when you went to school and you first learned your first skill set.
Yeah.
Did it feel great to actually discover something you didn't know before, and then you started getting some value, you started really getting some results, and you started learning what mathematics were when you first started learning math, right? Or science or reading, right? Remember those early days when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all about with online marketing, especially when it comes to making money online.
It's a learning and growing experience. And you know what? You're going to learn how to make money, but the sales are not the end all be all in the very beginning. What really in the very beginning it comes down to is you actually buckling down and getting laser focused on the skills and the strategies that are taught by the leaders, by the experts, by the people that are actually doing the instruction, because they already are successful. So now they're actually giving you that time, and they're sharing that knowledge in a module.
Yeah,
that's what they call them modules for, right?
Exactly. So when we were homeless and we were just working our business, even when nothing was happening, our focus was to learn even more training to really elevate our skill sets to become more valuable to the marketplace, so that way we could offer a lot more in return, right?
Yes.
And that's the mindset that you really need to have, when you're thinking about making money online, especially if you're a beginner. If you learn this from the very beginning, you'll be a lot further down the road than most of your competitors out there, because all they're thinking about is like, how can I make money? They're not thinking about like, how could I develop my skill sets so I can make more money? You You see what I'm saying?
And nobody's really going to tell you the truth except Ace and Rich. Like, you know, we are only
Well, because
going
nobody
to
teaches
share.
digital marketing like Ace and Rich.
Nobody teaches digital marketing like us. We keep it real, you know, and we let you know, yes, it's going to take some work. Yes, it's going to be required some investment of your time and your money. You know, is it possible to make money online without paying anything? Of course there is. But think about the risk that you have to take, because if you were not to pay anything, how do you expect other people to do the same thing? And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not doing it yourself, how do you expect other people to follow and lead?
Right, exactly.
You know? I'd rather somebody do what I'm doing.
Well, you know,
people do what you do. Not what you say.
Everything in life takes investment, and let's talk about that for a second, because everything in life takes investment when it comes to running a business online.
Right.
And if you're trying to find something with no investment, then you're not building in the proper mindset of running a business.
No.
All businesses, okay, look at Google, look at Facebook, right? They require capital to start up their business, right? Now, the great thing about making money online, you can choose affiliate marketing. We like affiliate marketing because the product is already created. It's already created.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about creating the offer.
Nope.
You don't have to worry about the follow-up process.
No.
You don't have to worry about people contacting your leads, right? That's all done for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's the value of it, right? So it's not about like, okay, how fast can I make money? Right. Because if you go into the mentality of that way, you're not going to make any money. I'm just going to tell you right now.
You're not.
Right. You might watch this video and be like, and click off and say, well, this live is not for me. Then you know what? You're going to keep going down the rabbit hole, and you're going to fall for the facade of all the other videos out there saying, I made $10,000 a month. I made $20,000 a month. You know, guys, we've made hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? But I'm not going to tell you right now that you're going to make the same amount, because first of all, you need to focus on your education.
You do.
You need to focus on what you need to learn how to create your first dollar.
Right.
That's the way it works.
Just like in anything, Rich, when you get involved in anything, you have to like have the on-the-job training. So when you look at affiliate marketing and you get involved in anything you do, whether it be, you know, affiliate marketing with your own product or affiliate marketing with someone else's product, you have to understand that the skill sets require you to learn on-the-job training. So before you start marketing anything, you got to know what to do first, because you have to think about it. You're riding this boat, and you're now taking the captain's hat. Do you know how to run it? No, you don't.
Well,
you're just sitting out in the ocean and you don't even know how to run the boat.
Well,
right?
Jim Rome said about setting your sail.
Right.
So you have to know how to set your sail.
Right.
And the hardest part is when you're first getting started trying to make money online, especially if you're a beginner. You're trying to like, okay, well, I'm in the ocean now. I'm in the middle of this big, vast body of water. Which way do I go?
Right.
Right. And that's the hardest part.
That's
and
exactly
it gets
what I'm trying to say.
very confused.
It can.
Very confusing and very overwhelming, because you see a lot of videos out there from many, many, many people. And then you wonder if that's real. And you're taking a chance. You're taking that gamble, because it is a gamble. When you go on like YouTube and you watch all these videos, it's a gamble, because I can't tell you how many people in the past that I've trusted and signed up with. And all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I can use some help. I'm new. I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
Can you please provide some context? Can you please provide some help? You don't hear from them. They go into the witness protection program, and that's about it, right? So I can tell you that if you focus on the number one thing, I'm going to tell you the number one thing is to build your skill sets as a marketer. And if you do that, that's going to give you the ability to have more expertise in this field with making money online. And now you can learn to become the authority on the internet to make money online. Okay.
Yeah, you said yeah.
And I want you to think about that for a second. What I just said.
Yes.
That's very, very valuable. What I just shared with you. Okay. Focus on developing your skill set so you can be the authority on the internet, so you can actually attract more abundance in your life. Right. Training is key. Training is number one. All right. Lead by the example of training. And if you do that, then you're actually ahead of the curve. Okay. You're not falling behind, because I remember back in the day in 2008, what you see people do right now, that's what was going on back in 2008. And it worked very, very well. Today doesn't work as effective. It really doesn't. What works great is how are you leading with the product? How are you leading with the value of the training aspect? Let me give you an example. Okay. So we have a website, and here, let me show it on the screen here. And it goes to freeprofitshortcut.com. You can go there right now. You put your email in, okay? And when you put your email in, it's going to take you to a sales page. You're going to watch a video sales letter. You're going to hear her speak on it, tell you our story of what we've done, who do we connect with to help us understand these skill sets to be able to literally fire our bosses, because we do not have jobs. We do this full time now because we can, because we understand the skill set.
Exactly.
Right? Not because we went with the mentality of like, oh, I got to make money online. No, I kept my job. She kept her job. And we kept studying, just like if you went to night school, college, you know, you would study a skill set to get, you know, better at it. So by then you don't need your night, you know, like your job, you can go into that field that you study for. Same thing, right? Like we know this field very well now, so we can create our own economy versus relying on the job for that economy. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
So when you go through that page and you watch that sales video, what you're going to see is a story. That story, of course, is about us and everything else, and the mentor who actually helped us with the training and the aspect of what we've learned in this industry. Okay. And there's different levels of training that you can go up to, but there's no requirement for you to have to do that. So what you can do is you can go to the first step. Once you watch the training, it'll bring you to us an offer for like a $1 trial to start going through a boot camp training. Now, let me share this with you. I'm being totally transparent with you. I'm letting you know what's going on before you even put your email in that inbox, because this is the way it should be.
It's the way it should be.
Once you actually get signed up and you go into the actual boot camp, you want to make sure that you contact your advisor. That advisor is going to help you, guide you along the process so you understand the education. Okay? Because the key is, guys, is to really understand the education and treat it as like you're going to school. Because if you're going to school and you're studying education, you're going to get better at learning what you're studying, right? Does that make sense? Same thing. So why wouldn't you take this as seriously as if you went to school yourself? Really, really powerful, right? Am I right? So once, like I said, once you go through that boot camp, you start learning about online marketing. You start learning about how to build a business on the internet. You start learning how to understand the skill sets to start to develop your own economy on the internet. The key is to learn the training aspect of running your business online.
Absolutely. I totally agree with everything that you just said.
Absolutely.
Everything. So just, you know, everything that you heard online or read online about it's easy to make money online and everything like that. Yeah, they're going to tell you that. But really, honestly, let's be real. Is it really easy to make money online? You know, can you make money online for free without paying anything? You're going to be required to pay something, whether it be time or money. But it's a business. At the end of the day, you got to look at your situation and go, you know, how much longer am I going to try to ask every person who, you know, has made money online to help me if really it's you who can help yourself? That's the only way. Like nobody gave us anything. And when we did make money online
and we
as total beginners.
Yeah, we struggled for a while.
You know, we're talking about 2013 when we were in that bad situation. Nobody helped us. We literally had to do it and get out of the situation ourselves. And thank goodness that this opportunity where we actually are top earners in, you know, we learned a lot. And we learned it from the actual education from the Profit Boosting Bootcamp.
The curriculum itself really helped us really get unstuck when we were stuck before. Because we were stuck, guys. We didn't know exactly what to do, how to create our own economy. All we knew, we wanted to fire our bosses, right? But we wanted to make sure that it was, you know, okay, like it was safe, right? I mean, because you don't want to like get to a certain point that like, oh my God, now what, right? I have no money to pay my bills. The reality is once you learn the skill set and you follow the education, then you can set yourself up for success.
Exactly.
Right? You can create your own economy, right?
Right.
And you can learn the skill set that'll set you free for life.
So just to close out with this, you know, being that you're brand new to, you know, making money online, don't let that stop you. Don't let your limiting beliefs prevent you from learning something new. Every time you learn something new, it's always going to be uncomfortable. Remember the first time that you actually learned how to drive a car? Okay, the same sensation in your brain told you that I don't know if you want to get behind that wheel because your parents are not going to let you drive the car by yourself without a permit. So like you got to think about that. That's the same thing here. If you look at building a business online, you know, your mentors are not going to let you run your six-figure business by yourself without them being in the car, right? And having them, you know, be the permit and help you and guide you along the way. So consider the fact that being a beginner is just a notion. It's a title. It has nothing to do with you cannot be successful, because people who are beginners, I've seen people who actually have absolutely no experience in this field. And within 6 months time of learning the education and really implementing what is taught and being consistent with it, they see results.
And and we want to create more videos like this, like
We do.
coffee talk, right?
Yeah.
And just hang out with you and have a conversation with you, because
Yes.
the thing about it that really kind of irks me is when I see a lot of people trying to be fancy on their videos and make these crazy editing and things like that. I've done videos like that before, and for me, I just feel like it was a waste of time. I'd rather sit down and really have a conversation with you. This is what this live is all about.
Right.
If we could sit here, have a conversation with you, and you could actually watch us, and it's real. Okay. Now let's say that we've met in person. Does it make sense for me to have a conversation with you like, hey, how you doing? Up, and then my head's over this way, and then my head's over this way, and then you're like, whoa, you're doing too much at me, right?
No.
It's in real life, we're having normal conversation, just like right now. I want it to be real. I want you guys to really connect with the message of what we're talking about. Okay. You can literally understand how to make money online, as a beginner, if you focus on the aspect of the education and the training. Okay.
So be sure to click the link below this video for more information. And
Absolutely.
Be sure to click the subscribe button so that you subscribe to this channel, Freedom by Design. We're here every day, and we're sharing lots of great content for you guys to help you, and we share a lot of our secrets in here too. So, it's not like we're untouchable and unreachable. You can always message us here in YouTube, or you can message us in our Facebook and send us a friend request, and we'll communicate. We've been getting a lot of our newest subscribers just reaching out to us now in our Facebook and friending us up and saying, hey, I love your YouTube channel. I really like to talk to you.
People have been following us.
Maybe you can help me with my business. And you know what? We are there for you. We really do care about your success, and we want to help you out. So head over to freeprofitshortcut.com. Be sure to check out the video there. It's got a lot of great information. Listen to our story and how we started out as beginners and what happened.
And not only that, but make sure that once you do that, send us a message. You can leave it here in the comments or add us on Facebook. Okay. And then let us know, like, hey, look, I just got, connected. I just signed up. Okay. And that way we know that, where you came from and stuff like that. Okay.
Exactly. So all the best to you. Thank you so much for stopping by this video. With that being said, my name is Anastasia Hollis, AKA Coach Ace.
And my name is Rich Guzman, and we are Ace and Rich Freedom by Design, and we are out. Guys, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on a new live and new video very soon. Enjoy your coffee.
Bye.